Hey you guys, how are you? Welcome back to the Jenny crew. Jenny crew. What's up? So this your girl Jenny Love. I'm coming to you guys with a video, a haul video of some items that I was able to find. And the good thing about them, I was able to find them all at one location. I did not have to go from store to store. I did go from store to store at first and was not finding any luck. So let's get into what I actually found so I can talk about it even more. Yes, the viral T3 Curl ID. I was actually able to find this in multiple sizes, multiple versions, this brand, and multiple hair tools. So I'm gonna go over all the items I was able to find. I'm actually located in Atlanta, Georgia. I was able to find it at the Noonan. Was it Tjmax or Tjmax? The Noonan Tjmax. I was able to find not one, but everything I'm about to show you all, I found it at that one location. After missing it at Tjmax, the other Tjmax in March, they be like, oh, we just sold it. Or, oh, we didn't receive it. Or, oh, only one came in. Well, this particular morning, I called, what was it? A week before Christmas. Got up that morning. I said, you know what? I'm off. Let me call to the Noonan location just to see if they have it. It's a good area. So let me just try that location. Called, spoke to one of the workers there, and they would let me know. She was like, oh, yeah, we have quite a few of them. Okay, I'm thinking quite a few of the same ones. I said, okay, so y'all can't hold them for me. I'm on the way. Took me about a good 45-minute ride. When I got there, I was on the hunt, couldn't find them over there where they normally would put things. However, because it's the holidays, they have tables set up all around Tjmax. So where you would normally find your hair tools and stuff, they did still have that section, but these were not there. They had a section, they had two tables across from it that I was able to find two at. And then when I kept walking around the store over where normally the furniture would be at, across from the home decor, they had four more tables, the long picnic tables. They had them put together, and I was able to find more. Not only was I able to find it in this color, they also had, it's a pink, like rosy pink color. They had, instead of white, it was rosy pink. I had that one at first, but then when I got to the other table, I noticed they had more of the white. I said, you know what? This is the one I originally wanted, but the other one, I was going to get one piece in the rose gold, another piece into the white and rose gold. And I was like, I really didn't want to do that because I'm a girl that, like, once I find a gadget, I like to go ahead and get the whole set, or at least have matching tools. It's a mental thing. I know you don't have to have matching, hair product, but it was a mental thing for me. But I was going to do it either way because I'm like, look, I found them. I drove way out here 45 minutes to get out here to this area. We're going to do what to do. But when I got to the other tables, I was able to find more of this color and different tools. So we're going to go over what I found. So this one is the 1 1/4 smart curling irons. This one I paid $60. It was $59.99. It says comparable to $99.99. Let me make sure I got this up the right way. See that? Oh, it's trying to find my face. I don't know if it's gonna focus for you all. Okay. Now let me bring my face back in so it can follow me. Come on, camera. Follow me back. Okay. So I was able to get this one. This one is already out of the box because I actually used this one. This is the, I want to say, no, it's not the smallest that I have, but this is the normal size for like this hair here. This is as long as it is. So this is a good size, barrel size for that one. I love it. When I say I love it, I love it. Now, I'm not going to lie. The girl ain't never had no expensive curling irons. So I literally had to read the directions on how to even get it to start. Like, when I say technology is taking over, your girl didn't even know how to start the curl. I'm thinking I'm just going to plug it in. Now, it does come with where you can wrap your cable up and tie it. I thought I was going to be able to just plug this in, hit this power button on it, and it was going to heat up. No, your girl had to go and read the instructions on how to get this curling iron to heat up. But once I got it, I got it. It was good. But when I say I do love it, it's like it's smooth. Now, what I'm not going to like is once it start getting that burnt look on it because it is white. But for right now, I love it. It's pure white and I love it. It looks so clean and crisp. Never had a white curling iron, so I'm afraid that it's going to get burnt. You know, this part start looking all burnt. So we're going to try to keep it clean as long as possible. But your girl still got to do her hair. Did today, but your girl got to do her hair. So the next one that I was able to find or locate was this one here. Still the same color, same family. But this barrel is a 1.5. This one... Where's the price? Oh, this one was the same amount, same price, $59.99. It says comparable to $99.99. However, these go for a whole lot more. One thing I've noticed is that a lot of prices that say comparable to or original price when it comes to Tjmax and Marshall, sometimes that be completely off. Completely off. Because if you look these curling irons up on Ulta, no, it's not Ulta, Sephora, some of these are still $200 and something. So I see why it has went viral and why everybody is trying to get their hands on this. And it was funny because I was at another location like the day before or maybe 2 days before. And I heard a young lady, a teenager, telling her mom, I'm looking for this curling iron. Mind you, I was looking as well for the same thing. So when she told me, man, they don't have any. I said, her mom kept saying, well, what's the name of it? What's the name of it? She kept saying T3. And I looked up and said, baby, they don't have none because I'm over here looking for the same thing. But if I would have gotten her number, which I didn't know her anyways, but if I would have gotten a number, I would have honestly reached out to her because you could tell that that's what she wanted for a Christmas gift. I would have reached out to her and told her, hey, tell your mom they're in Noonan and there's a lot of them. She would have had her curling iron. I'm hoping that the young lady really did find them because I couldn't find them locally by my home either. So I did have to drive a good little bit to get them in a good neighborhood. So this is the next barrel. I'm not going to take all of them out, but again, this is the next barrel. It's a little bigger. Hopefully you can tell that it's a little bigger from the video. So I was able to get that one for $60 as well. So your girl by then was feeling good in the store like, yes, I got 2 of them. The next thing I was looking for, now I was looking for the flat irons, right? And I just said, okay, well, if they don't have them, they'll have them. Why was your girl, as you can see, Tjmax still in the bag. Still in the bag. Your girl was able to find a curling iron. T3 Smooth ID. And this one is a 1 inch. This is a 1 inch. And it was the same price, $59.99. And it's saying that it is $100. No, these are way more. Still the same family. As you can see, same color. Still going with the white and the rose. But I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Have not used this or the larger curling irons yet. But I have used the small, the first one I showed y'all, the smaller one. So this one is still in the box. So hopefully this is some good curling irons. I never used this brand, but everybody done hyped it up. So I hope that this is not a YouTube and social media, TikTok, that hyped it up and it's not a good product. But one thing I can say, this is a good product. Like I have used this one time so far on this hair and it did really good. It heated up really good. So I can attest to this. So hopefully the rest of them is just as good as this. But for me, $60, I've never paid over maybe $24, $25 for a curling iron. Honestly, a curling iron, $19.99. I think that's the average is going at Marshalls and stuff. And my curling irons that I bought from them like years ago still works. So your girl gonna still be using it. Okay? So, but I've never spent $60 on a curling iron or a flat iron. So these better be some really, really good products for them to be originally $100 and up. So these better be really good because your girl ain't used to paying that type of money for no hair tools. All right, so not only did I find that, I was able, and granted, I don't know if I will ever use this one, but I got it because I am a wig girl. Like, I love wigs, and they come in all different, sizes, small, big, curly, different things. So I was also able to find the small one, which is a 1/2, and it is a T3 T3 single press curl in 1". So I like that. And I got it because see how she has that type of texture hair? Sometimes I do have wigs that are human like that. And sometimes, you know, you need to put that little curl back in there. I said, oh yes, let me get this. Since they have it, let me get it. And this one was, I know the price was on it. Am I overlooking? Oh, I'm overlooking it. Now this one was only $49.99. And it said it's comparable to $135.99. Now how is this little one more compare at $135.99, but the bigger ones are not? They all 99. So that's how you know it's off. It's completely off. Because I'm telling you, these go for 100 and up, every last one of these tools that I'm showing you all. Okay? But this one, I was able to get this one. And one more gadget I was able to get. Excuse all this in the background. That was another haul that I did. I was also able to find the hair dryer. And I have a hair dryer. But because I was buying all of those tools, I said I might as well get the hair dryer. Why not? Now this one was $59.99 as well, and it said comparable another $100, which I think these may be higher, but I'm not sure. But these are the things. So I got 5 gadgets, 5 hair tools. 3 of them are curling irons. 1 is a flat iron, and then the other one is a hair dryer for $300. When just one of these on Sephora is $269.99 or something like that. So your girl got a lick. So I thought I'd just come and show you all. Yeah. Yeah. So if you like what I'm showing you all, like I said, I would say keep searching. Even though the holiday is over, Christmas is over, today's the 26th, keep looking. Because this is the time where TJ Maxx will still continue to be putting things out. Stuff that did not get sent to the store before the holidays. They will still be receiving good merchandise because they know people is still out shopping. People are still spending their Christmas money. People are still, you know, looking for stuff going into the New Year's. So I would say still be on the lookout for these. If you have not gotten your hands on these, keep looking. It's worth it. Something that's $200 and I'm getting it for $60, it's worth it. Now I have one on the website. Well, not Sephora. Well, I went on Sephora. That's how I know these was expensive. But when I type in this brand, if you don't want to hunt or keep driving around looking for it, I just enjoy the chase of looking for the items and actually finding it. But if you're not one of those girls, I will say that you can put this brand in your phone in the search engine. And there are some that are around this same price as well. That is still this brand. Not everywhere is selling it $200+ or $100+ like Sephora and some of the other sites. Now resellers may be doing that, but there are some sites that's, you know, showing the same price as this, $59.99, $69.99. I don't know what the shipping looks like on that, but I have seen it. So if you don't want to drive or you stay somewhere that don't have a Marshall's, TJ Maxx, put it in your search engine and let it pull it up and you'll find it for a reasonable price on your search engine as well. So just wanted to show, not nothing, you know, large. I don't have a lot to show you. I just wanted to show you all those 5 gadgets that I did get, or tools that I did purchase right before the holidays. This is part of my little Christmas to myself. So yeah. So again, thank you guys for, you know, coming to see my videos. If you like what you're seeing, if you like the content, please like, comment, subscribe. Your girl trying to, you know, build her channel. Your girl is trying to show you all what I like. Now, I'm not on here to brag about anything. I'm not on here to sell you anything. I am just on here to, you know, show you what I enjoy as being a woman in her late 30s, you know, going over the hill. Going over that hill. But I just want to show you some things that I enjoy. I'm not on here with all the fancy background. I don't have none of that. This is just an everyday working young lady. Yeah, I say young. Ain't that young. But just a everyday average get up to go to work every day type of content creator. I'm just going to come on, show you guys what I like, whether it's bags, food, travel, lifestyle, just things that I'm enjoying as a woman. I may do a actual haul on what I use for, you know, hygiene, things like that. Because one thing I will say, I have changed from in my, teens, 20s, 30s, going into my 40s, things have changed for me. A lot of things have changed for me. One of the things I can say that has changed for me, and I know I will get into more details when I do the actual sit down on that, is all this fancy stuff that I had grew into loving, like the Bath and Body Works, the Victoria's Secret, nothing against them. I love them hands down. But your girl went back to her roots. I'm not gonna lie. Your girl went back to her roots. I stick with the Dove, the Caress, because that stuff started getting too expensive. Granted, you can't shop them when they having their sales going on, but who want to wait to just then? Because I was going out of control with that kind of stuff. So I just went back to my roots of using Dial, Dove, Caress, and one more I like, Leave It 2000. Other than that, I'm keeping it basic. I'm going back to my roots, Let me take it back because I never had any issues with that. I just know time and technology advanced, so I just went with the scents and the smells of, what was going. But now I'm older. It's like, look, get what works for your body. If you want to try something that comes out, I can, but I don't want to spend $10 to $20 every time I want a brand new body wash. One good thing I like about Tjmax and Marshalls is if I do want to try out something, most of the time I'm most likely going to get it from there just to try it out, because you can get the same thing for $2 and $3, a little bit cheaper, sometimes $5 cheaper. But your girl going back to her roots when it comes to hygiene stuff. I'm not even gonna lie. Keep it back to the basics when it comes to soap. Keep it back to the basics, because I'm not doing that. I don't go to work every day to spend my money right back at a store on body wash and all of that. And I ain't going down cheap. I ain't saying I'm, going to Dollar Tree and all that. Great, nothing wrong with that. However, I just went back to my roots, back to my basics, what I grew up on. That did not steer your girl wrong. I smell good every day. And I do use a feminine wash. But we'll get into all that when I do the actual video, But, yep, I just wanted to come show you all what I'm enjoying, some things that I found that I was excited that I found all in one store. That's what's making it more exciting, is that I found it all in one location. Didn't have to drive around for anything else. So if there's any tools that that this brand has that I don't have out of these 5, leave it in the comment below and I'll see if I can find it, because if they got a whole line more than this, I would want to invest in, especially if it's going to be around $60 and under. I know it can be under, but something in there. I'm not spending $200, $300. No, your girl just not doing it. I mean, it's not that I can't do it. I just choose not to do that. That's to me, we're going to say that for a bad, because your girl love her designers now. But those things like that, that was my max, honestly. That's my max. It got to be something like that's an impulse purchase for me to jump out the box for. Okay? But again, like, comment, subscribe, hit your girl up, right? Send me some comments. Your girl gonna shoot one back at you as soon as I see it, or when I, get a chance to respond back to it. But definitely thumbs up so this can get out, so we can have more people join the family, more people, can be drawn to your girl. But yeah, peace.